Gaffer, back at home, a couple of away games. I think something like 15,000 inside Home Park for Bolton on the weekend. Must be nice to be back home, eh?
Yeah, definitely, can't wait. I think the 2 away games that we've had, we've obviously been followed brilliantly by the fans, and we spoke about it on Saturday how we needed to repay them for, for all the support that we've had over the last few away games. But there's nothing better than being in Home Park when it's full and it's rocking and the fans are right behind us. So it should be another exciting day, hopefully.
Yeah, and having seen the side play so well on last weekend and get the 3 points, get the 3 goals against Forest Green, that's just going to swell sort of momentum again, I suppose.
I hope so, because I spoke on Saturday about us trying to be more consistent as a team. So we did play well on Saturday and we fully deserved our win. So now we've got to go and back it up. We need to keep that excitement going, keep that momentum going, because that's what good teams do. They get on little runs and they put performances in, week out, and we want to be a good team. So yeah, it's important that we do everything right, do the basics right in the game, start the game well, and try and get the fans behind us and go and get a good result.
Now, we've spoken about that consistency and putting a run together a few times this season, and if you had the answer to it, I think you've said, you'd probably be a multi-millionaire. But what are the steps to going towards to build that consistency and that run of results? What are you kind of wanting, seeing? What are you needing from the players?
It's pretty simple. You just got to do the basics. So when we've played well, we look at reasons why we've played well, and we analyse it and we show the players and we speak about it. And then when we don't play well and we've had poor results, then we're the complete opposite as a team. So just try and start the games on the front foot, win individual battles, win your duels, get into the game. We know we'll create chances the way we play. We know that we're a good passing team when we're at it and when we're on it. So yeah, doing the ugly side of the game, getting involved, getting into the flow of the game as quick as possible and going from there.
You made quite a few changes for Saturday. One was enforced obviously because of the suspension, but everybody who came in obviously played incredibly well. That must be great for you, knowing that you've got the likes of Brendan Galloway back in, Macca to come off the bench, James Wilson could come back in, Nigel played so well, and then the strikers as well. I mean, what is that like for you at the moment?
Yeah, that's good. It's brilliant because it shows that the squad has got good depth. So we had to make 5 changes. What do you say? One was enforced, a couple of them were tactical and whatever. And the people who stepped in did great and performed really, really well. And that's important because it's a long season. You need everyone. You can't just have an 11 players who are going to get you through, a 50-game season. It's just not possible. So, especially at the level of intensity that we want to play on. So it's important that we do use the whole squad. And it's also good because it seems that everyone's taking on the information. So when you're not in the team, they're not getting disheartened and not listening in the training sessions. They're coming in and it's pretty seamless. So that's a really good problem to have. What it does throw up though is then you've got selection headaches when everyone's fit, or the majority of the team are fit and are playing well. Then it's on us and on myself to pick the right team for that game we were playing against, for that opponent, and hopefully get it right more often than we don't.
Yeah, what does it say about the players that do come in and just hit the ground running, like you saw on Saturday?
Yeah, it shows that they've got good character. It shows that they can take on information, they can listen, and it shows again that they're good players. We wouldn't bring them to the football club if they weren't good players. And so I'm thinking for Nigel, for example, he was the one who was probably the least experienced. His first start for us in the league and slotted in for James Wilson brilliantly. So that's good. Shows he's been listening, he's took on the information, he's watched Willow over the first few weeks of the season, thought, okay, I can do that, and has played really, really well. So fair play to him, but fair play to everyone as well. Niall Ennis as well, who could have got a little bit upset that Ryan Hardy was starting the majority of the games and could have got a little bit disheartened, but thought he took his chance really well, was excellent throughout the whole game and deserved his goal.
Let's talk about Bolton. They've made a strong start as well to the season. How do you expect the game to go? Yeah,
I think they're a good team. They were good last year, especially late on towards the back end of the season. They really got it going. So tough game. Again, Ian Everett's side, they always try and play football. They're heavily possession based. They try and have spells on the ball, which we've spoken about, which is fine. I don't think we'll have it all our own way on Saturday. I think the games last season, both of them were tight. I know we won one in the puddles you know, late on and made it 3-0, and it probably wasn't a 3-0 game. And then the one at their place was a really tight game that was decided on a set play. So we're expecting something similar. It'll be a good, entertaining game of football, and hopefully we can have a little bit more than them on the day.
Yeah, these games between sides that are wanting to be at the top end of the table are quite often decided on very, very small things, aren't they?
Yeah, it's, in all the games, it doesn't matter the teams who are at the top of the division or the bottom, it's usually decided on small margins, and it'll be no different. So Bolton will be one of the teams that I fancied this season, I'm sure. You know, they've got a bit more of a settled squad. They added well, I felt in the summer they recruited quite well. They've got a big playing squad, so it'll be a tough game, really difficult. Got some good forward players again, like I keep saying. Every week, when we analyse them and go through what their strengths and weaknesses are, then the fun players are exciting. So yeah, we'll have to be at our best defensively, but also we think we can cause them one or two problems as well.
You mentioned the puddles, looking outside. Doesn't look like we're going to have it this year.
Well, no, hopefully not. No, that was to the extreme, wasn't it, last year, and obviously threw up one of the most iconic goals for us that we can remember last season. So yeah, the weather won't be anything like that, so hopefully that doesn't stop someone scoring a tap in.
Top stuff, Gaffer. Best of luck.
Nice one.